Hi, so comparison 3D Studio Max and Blender. 3D Studio Max has a tool called Placement Tool. So it's on this icon here, select and place, yep. So select your item. Once you've got it on select and place, it comes up with this funny sort of logo. Drag that there, and then it will immediately place it on any object that it encounters where you drag it to. So in this case it's a sphere, and it's completely flush with the sphere and the cube. Yeah, you can right click this button to look at other options there, but that's in my other screencast about 3D Studio Max 2015 features that I'll put on this link here. Okay, and so that's good. Yeah, excellent, cool tool. Saves a lot of time, making buttons and stuff on guns and anything you want to place on another object without spending all your time doing this, like that, pulling it up, down. Blender. Blender is a free program, and that's pretty good, isn't it? But you might not know that it has a similar feature. So here's a similar sphere and a cube made in Blender. And what you have to do is you have to, whoops, I pressed the wrong button there. You have to make sure the snap tool is on. A bit strange because it's hard to tell what's on and off, but that's on. Type of element, snap to is face, and snap target is active. And make sure these two buttons are on, okay? So that one and that one. So this one is align rotation with a snapping target, and this one is project individual elements on the surface of other objects. One forum somebody said this one is to be turned off. I'm not sure why. If anyone can enlighten me, then that would be great. So what we do is get the object and we take it there and nothing happens, because what's happened is these two are off. You have to have them on like that. As I said, I get these confused what's on and off in Blender. So I'm going to drag it again and let's see if it's going to work. Okay, yeah, so it works. Excellent. I just went down there to get the orbit because I'm thinking in 3D Studio Max mode. So now it's completely flush with the sphere. Okay. One note is that you have to set the pivot point origin here. So what I've done is use the cursor, space, set origin, pivot point to 3D cursor like so. So the pivot point's there, and when it aligns to the X. For more techie people out there, it aligns to the X and the Z axis, yeah. So it's flush with those, and the Y axis is always pointing up there. That's pretty cool. So another feature in 3D Studio Max that you wouldn't think would be in Blender, but it is. So that's great. Thanks a lot for listening, and I guess you can tune in to more of my stuff or check out my website www.jamesableart.com for more tutorials and some of my artwork. Okay,